I put forth force, war, battle.
War is the last thing I would like.
Very little would help in that regard. Peaceful deaths, I'm aware. I'm very much aware what Thanatos was. However, I want them dead.
Take his footsteps?
Now let's get into the reason why you all are here. The reason you guys are here.
King Mitch, are you all right? King Mitch?
He is fine. It's nice to meet you all, and we appreciate you coming. We are here to speak to those who wish to listen. Listen closely, my children. A change is coming. A change as rare as a fifth season. A sun rising in the west. One that will reshape existence as we know it. Only a single united path may lead to this insurmountable shift. At the dawn of the world, the gods had 9 curiosities, only 9 to weave existence as we know it. As the human race began to flourish, these curiosities went bent, broken, and forged into powerful relics, artifacts wielded by the gods themselves. As ages passed, these relics were moved, scattered, and lost to the winds of time. And now the gods themselves stand against progress. The gods stand in the way of fulfilling their own dreams, their own ambitions. Great forces seek to fight for what they want, and attain the unattainable. Discover the inconceivable, and make the possible inevitable. Only with the 9 curiosities converged can the world truly shift and change into what the gods and men believed it could be, making the impossible possible.
Well then.
That was fun.
That was a speech.
Okay.
Change is coming. What does that even mean?
Well, welcome everybody, finally for this meeting. It's greatly appreciated that all of you have come here on short notice.
Stop, point by.
Yeah.
We're starting over?
We're not starting over, we're just starting.
You didn't catch that last part?
You heard that?
Yeah.
What last part?
As he hit his head.
I think you've had a little trouble with channeling.
Oh, my lord, you were saying about how you was giving us sharks a pay rise and dental health care. You know, we have rows of teeth. We really need it.
Is that shark talking in English?
Is that human talking in English?
Also, I know none of my sharks speak English, so good try. Anyways,
Wait.
this person, who may you be, if you don't mind introducing yourself?
Yeah.
My name would be Morse, Mitch. It's a pleasure to be here. I assume you're the king of this place now.
It's nice to meet you, Morse. Yes.
Him being on the list.
You just
I don't
skim over what you
believe-
said?
How come he gets to sit down?
I think you're meant to sit over along the side.
Quiet, Xylo.
You don't speak to my dad that way.
Oh, seem to have forgotten a new one. That's surprising.
What's an awkward situation?
Awkward.
Well, regardless, everyone welcome.
You.
I appreciate all of you guys being here.
No. What was that stuff
sorry.
about artifacts and gods?
Yeah.
What artifacts and gods?
Yeah.
King
Went
Mitch
all
appears
big.
to happen
Mitch.
again.
Curiosities?
Stop wasting our
relics.
time.
I'm assuming gods have taken their own action.
As they do.
Yes, Your Highness.
Does this happen often with?
No, this is a new occurrence.
I can say this is
No.
the first for him.
No. Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you just forget, or was someone just speaking for you?
More of a
I'm assuming it
second.
was the gods speaking for me.
Interesting.
Common occurrence.
The gods? Which ones?
Does this happen a lot around here?
I don't know which ones. I still haven't figured that part out yet. But anyway, artifacts. Anything that made sense?
It said big change coming. Artifacts was get spread throughout the wind when the gods used them, and all that stuff.
But what does that mean, though?
Yeah.
Somebody was fighting for what they want? I don't know.
Taken for what they want.
Interesting. I guess we'll look more into that at another time.
I guess so.
Gonna have to decipher.
We can do about it right now.
You mean
Yeah.
you cannot channel willingly?
No. I didn't even know they could take over my body like that. I've only seen them in dreams, not in person.
Well, important times call for important situations.
I guess so. But besides this prophecy thing, which I guess we'll have to figure out, there are some other issues going on, not just here in Atlantis, but in our own world. As you guys know, we are demigods from all different mythologies, and not a lot of us have gotten along over the years, which has been causing issues for the actual gods.
With great reason, too.
Yeah.
Now,
Or reason.
obviously, I can't blame just Camp Oasis for issues. Yes, there have been issues at Camp Oasis, but I'm sure there's been other issues outside of Camp Oasis that none of us can control. Now, the problem is coming up with a plan on how to fix these. I'm assuming whatever I had said might lead us towards a solution, but the gods are getting pretty
Cryptic.
Could be a solution, could be something much worse.
I hope not.
I have an
hoping it'll be
idea.
something peacefully.
What's your idea?
Arranged marriages.
Ricard, no.
How does that help?
Let's
What's
scratch
that?
that
All
one.
pantheons will join forces.
No.
I think it's a little more
It's a good
complicated
idea.
than that, Ricardo.
My
It's-
culture
yes.
is... No.
I also don't think
Now we become
forcing
friendly.
people to get married is a good idea either.
Especially ones who
No,
are already
really.
married.
Exactly.
They did it in books.
It happens all the
thank
time
you.
where I'm from.
Well, it's something I disagree with.
See, this guy gets it.
I didn't, Ricard.
Let's get back to the topic at hand here, please.
Even if we
Drama,
could do that, it would take more than that
much.
to get the gods off each other's backs.
And to find a suitable person for you. It's a task.
Right.
Regardless, let's get back on subject.
Please.
Thank you.
Oh,
cancel.
It appears that my father has been a pain.
I can understand that sentiment.
Preach into the
Mine is
choir.
missing as well.
Can I go for all dads?
Yeah.
So I suppose
Not everyone.
Yeah.
It seems pretty likely that most of us have issues with our parents.
at one point or
Let
another.
me say that again.
Mm-hmm.
You could say
No issues
that.
here.
Lucky for some.
I'm hoping that with maybe me attempting to get a hold of Poseidon, we can maybe look further into what's going on in the god realm. I know issues are starting to arise between not just the Greek, but also any Asian, Egyptian, etc. here.
What's
Lots
the
of
god
problems.
realm?
It's a realm that none of us can access.
New one.
Some of us.
Rare occasions.
Very rare occasions.
Not really by choice, it just happens.
For instance, Atlantis is not in the god realm. Obviously, we're all here. Even the underworld really isn't too much of a god realm. It's kind of 50-50.
There's a
It
lot
depends
going
on which underworld you're going to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So you could say the same could be said by any of the other 9 realms.
Basically, we need to come up with solutions, and that's why I want everyone here. If anyone could brainstorm anything that you think could help, it's
From what you
greatly
said
appreciated.
Earlier, it sounds like we need to collect some artifacts to make change. I think it's
Mhm.
good.
That was the
Good
main
war.
goal.
Do you want to breach those realms?
I don't think that's the goal here.
Collect
No.
artifacts.
I put forth force, war, battle.
Or is the last thing I would
Very
like.
little would help
as
in that
much-
regard.
As much
I
as
find it agree.
we've been kind of disagreement recently, I'm pretty good when it comes to researching this type of things. If we need to figure out exactly what kind of artifacts we need to, solve this issue,
We don't even know if it's going to be a good thing yet.
well, that's why I want to do some research first. I don't
Yeah,
want to
we-
go head into this, gather everything, and then, what happens after that? We don't know anything.
Lest we incur
wanna
the
be able
god's
to-
wrath.
May I also point out that before anything, we don't even know what artifact they're talking about. And just judging by all the pantheons that we have a lot of artifacts to choose from.
Hence is why I want to do some mad research before we start deciding on which is which.
Yeah, I agree with Inpu on this. Deciphering this prophecy that I said would probably be best.
What if
Is
we
it
could
fun
talk
to say? Don't think it works like that, Rokaro. But
Maybe this is what
I mean,
needs to
what if we
happen.
just had one laying around somewhere?
well, we
One does not
could.
really stumble into it.
We might. Is Atlantis safe to bring artifacts to? Maybe we could figure out through looking at artifacts themselves?
Well, Atlantis is safe, but if we're dealing with gods here, I don't know if... It's interesting.
You have to
I'm
realize
not
we're bringing
sure.
artifacts from every pantheon. And
Yeah.
all of your artifacts will be here. Can you really trust any of us to keep them safe?
It doesn't
Especially if the
sound
gods
safe
will
at
come?
all.
No, it doesn't.
Until we
Perhaps
figure
some
anything
neutral
else
ground
out,
will be
that's
necessary.
It's one of the most neutral grounds we have.
I have a suggestion if people are willing to listen. Sorry to butt in.
Sure, speak.
If we're not going to trust the fact of the artifacts being wide in the open, for example, what if I took them and locked them in time so they cannot be accessed only by me?
Well, everyone needs to trust you then, Cal.
I know.
I just
Who's
know
to
you
say
are.
you're the only one with access to time?
Also very true. I'm probably not the only one who has access to it. But it is an idea to lock it out of time to get out of the timeline so people can't access that.
Seems like putting a target on your own head to me.
Which I'm willing to take.
Also, weren't you just locked in time for 5 years? What if you
Don't
lost
talk-
them all in there?
Don't want to talk about it
What?
right here. Thank you.
When so now?
No
Locked
guarantee that they won't be locked in time as well.
So there might be a chance it'll be locked away forever. You can't
So
even
is-
control your own magic.
At the end, having them locked in time forever means no one else can grab them.
Yes, I mean, we'll
Also,
get our
it
own
means that we
access.
can't
We'll-
use them to protect ourselves.
Actually,
Exactly.
But we don't. Yeah, there's
I
a
have
lot
a-
of things we
Can I
have
ask
to
me?
look at here.
So
Yeah.
is option B. Just do what we've
What
been
is
doing.
Option B.
Continue locking away any gods that cause us trouble.
I know the time does not stand still. Can see the world when it's spinning, spinning. Try to pin me down, you don't have a clue. Wouldn't understand if I showed you, showed you. Stop forsaking everything that I've done. Won't be breaking easily now. So tell me straight up, up, up. I don't want it, no other way. No other way, other way. No other way, other way. So watch me
Yeah.
So is option B. Just do what we've
What
been
is
doing.
option B?
Continue locking away any gods that cause us trouble.
Hmm.
It's not
I'm
a good
sure that won't
long-term
incur
option
any
if we're trying
wrath.
to prevent war, but
Oh,
I
I'm
agree
Maybe
with that.
those locked away
Well,
gods
no.
are the ones we can talk to for answers.
I don't think we should talk to those gods.
Yeah, that also
Yeah,
seems
But they
dangerous.
could help.
Yeah.
Do we even think we're powerful enough to do that?
Whatever we're gonna do is dangerous.
Oh, sure.
Precisely.
But releasing a
Could
god
help.
that's dangerous might be an even worse idea.
This time it took five of us.
We don't have to release
five
them.
of us and Mjolnir to take down one god.
And how many of us are there here?
Yeah, that was just one.
1, 2, 3.
No,
There's about 20 of us here. Yeah.
Hey, don't count me in.
Oh.
Are you not a
everyone
god?
here is a fighter. All right.
Yeah.
In some capacity. I mean,
Not
fighting
everyone here is
isn't.
ready to take on a god.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
And rather not have to fight the gods, let alone have any
Relax.
demigods fighting each other.
And what's the point of this?
The point is trying to find something peaceful.
You're talking to many people who have fought with each other for many, many years. There you'll find very little peace.
Maybe not peace with the gods, but peace with the demis might do just as well.
Either way, we need to find some sort of first step towards that.
Exactly.
Well, I only know love.
There's always the
But
option
that's
we release some of the
adorable.
gods that we've had captured, but I don't think that's the best idea.
I don't trust that idea.
Maybe not the best idea in the world.
No.
I, for one, think this is a sign. We are within the last Kali Yuga, one of the fourth and final Yugas in the Yuga cycle. It is one full of conflict and sin, and it is the final one before the purge. So, maybe this is just a sign of things to come.
Oh, great. Sounds like Ragnarok.
You think it's
Sounds
bad.
like war.
I think it's something good.
Precisely.
Oh.
If I may speak so freely.
Go ahead.
I think we should sign some sort of inter-pantheon type contract, as in, so we don't, some inter-conflict ban.
So kind of like a peace treaty in a sense.
It's not a bad idea.
Fellowship.
It's very unlikely to work.
It's a good shout, though.
It's a first.
Good luck
I like
with that.
It's better than nothing, that's for
You
sure.
know, I feel like we
If
should
we're
do
not
at
even
least
attempting
something.
to,
Fine.
we're not willing to do it, then what purpose does all this seek?
It's an idea, but how are we going to enforce that?
Exactly. I mean,
If someone disagrees, we're just going to gang up on them? Is that how we get peace?
Sounds more like a bludgeoning.
I think we make, this area, we make this area a complete safe zone. Any fighting and you're banished.
I can't agree with that one. Any fighting here in Atlantis, I will banish you immediately. I don't need the citizens here getting hurt over foolish problems.
Fine. Then I feel like we should just get this treaty started then. Everyone agreed to just not be a jerk to each other for at least a little bit until we figure out all this stuff.
As long as we're in here.
Yeah, as long as we're in.
Preferably.
Yeah. Please.
I'll sign it.
Agree to one space. Yeah.
One space, yes, Atlantis. That is fine. As long as we can settle our differences here, we can at least get some work done.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that works, Mitch.
That'd be a first.
Okay. Well, then looks like we need to write up a peace treaty in a sense.
That's the plan.
Now, I hate to bring back this prophecy that I don't fully understand, but I think we might as well end this meeting here for the moment. I think anybody who wants to try and decipher this, attempt to. That's our best option right now to figure out what this means and what these artifacts are.
I'll keep my mind on it.
Good.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Guess we could mingle for a bit, shall we?
Yeah, might as well. I need to actually do.
Unleash a bunch of demigods on Atlantis?
I'm Ricaro. Can I sit in the front?
I've heard a lot about you, Ricaro. If you want to, sure. Take a seat.
Yes.
Portal's right
This
over there
feels
for
right.
anyone who wants to head home.
I need to do some exploring.
Can I speak to you,
Figure out
Xylo?
this place, anyways.
We have a lot of work to do. Oh, hello.
And who are you again?
My name is Morse Xylo. I'm surprised you don't remember the name, considering who your father is.
Wait. Mors. Son of...
Thanatos. Yes, congratulations. That took you a while. Though knowing your brain function, not surprised.
Oh. It's cute. Thought you were supposed to be in some sort of high security prison.
Yes, decided to let myself out, especially after finding out who passed.
Yeah. Happened a while ago.
Do you know who did it?
Sure.
Which ones?
I do.
Who?
I don't think I have a good reason to tell you.
Well, let's put it like this then. You are in charge of the dead, yes?
To some
well,
degree.
Perhaps I can stop some morsels from just coming in. Would be rather anticlimactic for you.
What do you
Seeing
mean?
your kingdom fall.
Is that a threat or are you offering help?
Oh, it's a promise. Threats more vague. I'm telling you, you help me, I'll help you. More people die, you gain more power. However, you don't help me in any regard. No more people.
You would shift the entire balance of life and death.
I want to know who killed my father.
What are you gonna do if I tell you who?
Take a guess.
You're supposed to be doing the natural death cycle, right?
Peaceful deaths, I'm aware. I'm very much aware what Thanatos was. However, I want them dead.
Take his footsteps? Do what he did?
Afterwards, yes. But I want to know who.
If I tell you who did this, then you're gonna do your job, help the underworld?
Of
Listen
course.
to Hades?
Listen is a strong word, but yes. After all, I'd have to be taking my father's position anyways.
Brandine.
Brandine. Who's he the son of? Too many to keep track of nowadays.
It's complicated for him, but Ares. And more.
Karina told me that there was more than one.
There were.
Are they dead?
Yeah. By different causes. Brandine's not exactly a friend of mine. So if you two got beef, that's between you two.
Of course. I believe this Brandine will suffer punishment as much as those two would. It has been a pleasure to catch up, Xylo, talking to each other.
Is that all you want? Revenge?
If your father was mercilessly killed, guarding the gates of the Titans, what would you want?
I think that's the difference between you and us. My father wouldn't have been killed.
You said so yourself! My father was a peaceful god!
Yeah, hope you do the same.
That man is going to get himself killed one of these days, and I'll be there to see it happen.
And
we will get in contact with our sources.
And
This
I
is-
gonna guess. Yes.
This is Ivy for just a
Yeah,
name
hello.
for now.
Oh, this is the one that got their cabin stolen.
Yeah, they don't know who they
Yeah.
Is Ivy
wait.
their real name?
You know that?
No.
I do. I know who stole it as well. so
Wait.
Oh.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone got their cabin stolen.
There goes that most person.
Yeah.
I was
You
told
got
about that.
something stolen?
I had a cabin, but
What
then
are we
these
looking at?
two people showed up and wanted to fight me for it, so I just ran. And now I live in a tree.
Fight you?
Huh.
Oh, no.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. You want to introduce me to
like
them later?
individuals.
That would be much appreciated. Uh-huh.
No one should ever get this home stolen.
Oh, Xylo?
It's absurd.
Someone
Zoe,
set
you-
you up for that.
Yeah.
Not
You
your
right?
fault.
I am, huh? How you been, Cal?
Stuck, but aside from that, fine.
Are you went on vacation?
Vacation's a nice word,
You hear
not
the
really.
drama.
yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
I was stuck in
Okay.
the corridor of time for 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably wasn't a good idea to continuously mess with that sort of thing. But
It's not by choice.
Wait, so we didn't see you the other day?
Oh, it's a different Cal.
No, you saw a future
Oh.
version of me. most
This is
likely.
actual Cal now. That was the other Cal.
I am the real deal.
Yeah, okay.
What is going on?
I was confused at first too, but then he signed the adoption
I
papers.
have
We're all
control of
good.
time if it means anything.
No,
you knew
no,
that.
I heard everything. It's quite intriguing.
It's not when you can't really do much about it.
Yeah, he signed the adoption papers.
What?
I filled out an adoption form before I was taken to the corridor of time and never handed it in. I came back, and now I've adopted Ricaro and Lychee.
You poor thing.
I love
I'm
Dad.
Yeah, trust
Come
me.
on.
Trust me.
You poor thing.
You're a grandma now.
Okay, see,
Good girl.
Congrats.
Never say that again.
Congrats. Once again, research first.
That's fine.
Then we'll figure out the rest because I just don't. Sorry, it is a lot, especially now that we might be under some sort of threat, or maybe we're preventing it. From what Mitch was saying, it's thrown up in the air at this point. I just want to be able to do at least some research, understand at least what the heck is going on, what we can do to solve it, and then if we need yours as well, we'll get to that point.
You know what they say about a threat? Walls inbound.
Who says that?
Not if we have anything to say about it.
I will lend a hand with research if you need it, considering more than
Please.
2 hands would be better.
I would love any help possible, and if you see anything, please throw those books right at me. I could probably memorize them.
I'm gonna send Roja your way.
Roja? That's one of the kids you told me about, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He'll be great help. He loves books.
Yes, I've been informed also.
Good.
Kids.
I might even put Femi in charge of helping some research too. She's really good at being a book.
Yes.
Well, at least I got a decent team in the Egyptian realm. At least I can do some sort of research stuff. If I have,
Son of Anubis, if I might inquire.
What is it?
Me and Selma have our connections as well. We can also attempt to research things on our end.
Good. All right. That's fantastic. That means I got 3 reliable people if we need to smuggle some artifacts out of the Egyptian realm. That's fantastic.
Yeah, you and Cal.
Are we gonna play fetch?
I don't think that's what he was suggesting, Carl.
No, I don't think it was either.
I mean,
Carl,
who else would he be thinking
How
about?
about you take charge with me on the whole security aspect? You and me.
I think that would be a very good idea.
Good idea.
Show
You
my
guys are-
skills.
Yep, those
You guys are
skills,
some of
man,
the
those
most
skills.
powerful people here, so please, you know what you're good at. That's a fantastic idea.
I agree with that statement.
Well, if you don't mind me, I kind of want to go up there. I want to see if there's any kind of library or any kind of research that I could start doing.
No worries.
Got a lot of work to do.
I'll probably go and mingle, then I might join you later on. So.
Sounds like a plan. Feel free to follow me if anybody wants to, but looks like I've got a long night of looking through a bunch of Atlantic.
Enjoy.
Yep.
That's what you're good at.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Sounds boring.
Momiji,
Selma, Miri, shall we? Let's go
if
see
my kids
anybody else
need
is
anything, can you help out?
Sure, we'll play fetch.
All right, thank
was
you.
nice meeting
Appreciate it.
Take care, I suppose.
All right, I'm heading off for now.
On the double, hurry up.
Yes, sir.
Interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Figure it out. We always do.
So what are we doing for security?
Alright, Ricardo, I need you to check the entire perimeter of Atlantis.
All right.
Make sure there's no weak
I'm
points.
on it. I go.
I keep forgetting he can do that. That's terrifying.
No, this is Atlantis. We're underwater.
He's gonna just leave me like that too. This is gonna be tiring.
Ned.
Yeah? Oh, hey, Xylo.
Don't eat the citizens of Atlantis, alright?
I wasn't thinking about eating the citizens. I was thinking about eating that big one over there.
You don't think that's probably another citizen? Or at least it belongs
Oh.
to someone?
Yeah, that concerns me if you're wanting to eat that, like, actively. Personally, Nad, can't lie to you. Kind of weird.
Oh, hey, Cal. Long time no see.
Hello. How you doing? You alright?
Doing good. Well, mostly just fighting constant monsters for 5 years. Nothing else.
Understandable. That's sure, fair enough.
Hello,
you just-
gentlemen.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you just doing rounds?
I'm just making sure people aren't getting into trouble.
We're not.
I wasn't really gonna eat it.
Uh-huh.
So I think that thing might eat you first, to be honest.
Oh, no. You haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's kind of concerning, actually. Can't lie to you. It's in the first hand. It's a trick.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time I had to eat my way out.
I don't want to know that story. I'm being honest.
I hate everything about that sentence. Oh, okay, never mind.
So you're Nad, right? That's what your
Nad.
friends are calling you.
Yep.
Yes.
The name's Nadard, but my friends call me Nad.
Okay.
Easy way of saying
And
it.
you, a
Me?
time person.
Yeah, I'm Cal. Nice to meet you.
He's more than just a time
Interesting.
person. It's just that's been the craziest thing to happen to him recently.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's okay. I've been hearing a lot of crazy stories since I went back to Camp Oasis for one day, so.
Sounds about right.
It's weird, like when you miss them for years, you got to catch up on things.
Yeah.
Things I wish I didn't catch up on.
There's definitely stuff we all can wish could just stay in the past.
Very much.
A lot of it will stay in the past.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of the past, Xylo, I'd like to apologize for how I acted the other day. Well, yesterday, I guess.
It's fine, you're on edge.
Yeah, I've noticed I've been, as you said, on edge, so I apologize. I also plan on talking to Impu as well, as I got into an argument with him as well, so.
Picking fights with everyone, aren't you?
Not really in the
It
best
was
first
a
impression.
rough first day being back at Camp Oasis.
I honestly don't blame you.
I can see it.
Don't blame you, but not the best first impression in the world, though.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to swap it around.
It'll be fine. Everyone's quite kind at Camp Oasis in general, so it should be fine.
Except for 2 individuals.
Yeah, we don't talk about them.
Should I be concerned?
Yes, you should.
Actually, I suppose.
There's potentially more than just those 2. That could be a problem as well, but we'll keep an eye on everything.
Yeah. By the way, I heard a story about you running across the camp, everything, and saying no, 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 no. What was that about?
Is there a thing though?
We have a new daughter of Aphrodite at camp.
Oh.
Who?
Her name's Brinley.
Does
She was pretty close to you, actually. Cal.
What? Really?
Yeah, just
Yes.
she was over there.
She was maybe a few seats away from you.
Oh, it was the girl next to me. I see. I'm guessing she was also denying the fact of being a demigod, also, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
gave off
most.
give off the same energy as I did when I first came to Camp Oasis, so just kind of gathered.
Pretty similar. But surprisingly, a lot of people seem to know about themselves.
Luckily.
Yeah, or unluckily in certain cases.
Also very true.
Be nice if your cousins knew a little less.
Yeah, I can only apologize for their behavior and try. And I'm trying, but Sons of Loki, kind of hard to keep track of them. Literally.
You make a good point.
One of them
Yeah,
came
I've been.
here and dressed up like a shark and stood in the back of the room.
Yeah, I realized the
that was
right away.
Yep, that was one of them. I know it's a topic change, but have we any idea? Well, the whole prophecy and thing. Could we? Any of you have any idea what any of those artifacts that was spoken about could be?
Not the foggiest. This is the first time of me hearing this, so I have no idea.
I never even heard it, so.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's 9 of these curiosities that are super important.
Curiosities, yeah. But
yeah,
could be the Sword of Hades. Could be a bunch of things.
Could be a force. Could be Mjolnir.
Could be Mjolnir. Could be the giant salad fork.
Could be.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
If artifacts equal power, then this is definitely something powerful.
Also very true.
All those years of you and your brother fighting over it. It's even more than you thought, maybe.
I heard the stories about that.
Yeah.
I need
Wasn't
to-
pretty, but worked out in the end.
I need to get a hold of my brother. It's been a while since we've spoken.
Yeah, maybe he'll know a little bit more about the whole thing. Hey, maybe the trident. Maybe the reason you reacted so weird is because the trident's one of them.
Who knows?
Maybe.
The gods play weird games.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you have a point there. But wouldn't it be nice if we already? But it would be nice. I mean, that would mean 1 down, 8 to go.
Yeah, if only we were so lucky. It could be, but it might not be at the same time.
Please don't be lying.
You're gonna jinx it from you saying that.
One
you know?
of them could be the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, can we not? No, I'd rather not live through
We
that
could
again.
just put that whole thing back together again. Bring it here. I'm sure it'll all go great.
I'd rather
Assuming
not.
that's the story I don't want to know.
I very much
You
agree
really
with
don't
you.
want
Same with that. Yes.
It's the worst.
Let's just say
And
I almost died. Impu got an arm ripped off, and that was the least of our worries that day.
Ah, that would make sense when Momiji told me about the stabbings. Makes sense now that
makes
that
a
was
lot of
you.
sense.
Yeah, a lot happened 5 years
Understandable.
Understandable.
Speaking of which, I should probably get back to camp. Who knows what
Oh.
everyone who went back there is doing without me there.
You make a very fair point.
And I need to go see where the current's gonna take me. I just want to make sure everybody's all right and everyone's learning about Atlantis. I'm sure the citizens are very confused on why there's just random people walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'll be able to explain it to them. Hopefully.
That's a big if.
Might have been
The
good
if
to
is
like,
important.
let them know beforehand, but we could have held a demigod parade. Had us all rolling through Atlantis, waving at all your populace.
Look, they don't like demigods, right? Let's not add on to it.
Well, maybe they haven't met the right demigods.
Well,
They
if
haven't
don't know
met their
demigods,
king.
Period. Then probably not.
And I don't feel like trying to push that.
Well, Ricaro's already wandering around, so it's already happening.
You make a fair point.
I forgot about that. Sorry in advance, by the way, if he does anything.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this Ricaro. He sat in my throne for a moment and I let him be, so that's fine.
All right, home from Atlantis. That was a
Xylo.
lot. Oh, Lee. It's good to see you here again.
But I'm a creature.